Regardless of age or gender, gaming is fun for everybody. There's a game out there for everybody and anybody is welcome to play. I remember back when I first started playing games on the original PlayStation, the Game Boy and the Nintendo DS, and DLC was simply unheard of. You bought a game and that was what you'd bought. And then from that stemmed loot boxes, a way in which players unlock in-game rewards such as cosmetics which change how the way a character looks. Some even give players a competitive advantage. Game development companies have started adding extra rewards left, right and centre in an attempt to squeeze that extra little bit of cash out of the community who had kind of already paid £60 or however many dollars to play the game to begin with. Saying that the topic is controversial is somewhat of an understatement. In fact, a recent article published by The Guardian has shown plans for the government in the United Kingdom to consider regulating the practice of loot boxes as a game of chance under the Gambling Act of 2005. Now, many of you won't actually understand how the UK government works. You probably all just think that they talk about Brexit and leaving the EU at this point, but apparently they are doing something more than just that, which is very nice to see, especially coming from the UK. The report goes on to say that loot boxes involve an element of chance because players don't know what they're going to get. However, they are not covered by existing gambling legislation because the items are quote-unquote won and not considered to have any monetary value. However, this just isn't the case. With some games such as CSGO and many other games on Steam, the items unlocked can actually be sold on the marketplace, as well as on third-party skin selling websites where you kind of just get money into your bank through PayPal through there. So they do have a level of monetary value. They must be misinformed. So a survey by the Gambling Commission in 2018 found that 31% of children aged 11 to 16 had actually already paid for loot boxes. Now obviously the gambling age in the UK is 18, so underage gambling is essentially being done through these games. While one gamer actually told MPs that he was spending up to £1,000 a year on FIFA, hoping to win better players for his team. I personally believe that mature gamers will always see loot boxes as what they are, and that is a form of gambling. However, many of the games are played by children, and the issue with that is that a lot of children before the age of 18 and maybe 16 don't generally have a concept of the value of money, and they're more than happy to spend £1.80, £1.90 and upwards on a loot box which could just get them an item worth 20p, and regardless of the price that comes out from it, it is still classed as gambling. It's not currently banned in the United Kingdom and it's not banned in many other countries. However, some countries do class it as gambling now, and one of them countries being Belgium. The MPs from Belgium have actually said that rather than regulating the issue, companies have simply withdrawn the sale of loot boxes as opposed to buying or applying a gambling license. I think the only way that this issue will ever get solved is if the bigger countries were to come together and collectively apply this and say that it is classed as gambling and then they legislate it. I think that is the only way that it will be combated, because the gaming companies aren't going to want to lose out on that revenue stream, so they will put some levels of regulations in place to stop children that are under the age of the gambling age in that specific country from basically essentially gambling. So what do you guys think? Do you think that loot boxes should be classed as gambling? Should people under the legal age be allowed to do so? And do you think the UK government are in the right to even consider legislating it? Let me know, leave a comment down below and I'd love to hear your opinion. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the very next video. Bye bye.